Come on, Buttons. Come on, Buttons. Look great. Look great. Stay. guys. Button's just holding me up. I'm coming. I'm coming. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, hello, hello. Okay, so we're ready. All right. Lindsay, 3 sticks for you, Lindsay. Okay, Lindsay, your first stick, Lindsay, is someone might be jealous of your independence. Somebody's also showing some energy around you that may want more of your attention. It's like they want more of your attention. They want to know that they matter to you. So somebody might feeling, and it could be your pet, it could be a family member, but somebody could be feeling a little bit off around you, meaning they want more of your time and more of your attention. Your next stick talks about somebody is definitely watching out for you or looking for you closer. I'm not doing $5 questions, so I'm sorry about that. Janelle Baker. I don't feel like there was. No, Janelle. Please, nobody send questions like that because that's not what this is. All right. So, Lindsay, somebody's watching you, maybe watching to see if you're online, watching to see if you're sending messages, looking for emails or something. But it shows somebody's thinking of you. Somebody you haven't spoken to in quite some time is definitely thinking about you. Also, your last stick talks about separating your wants versus your needs. Okay. No, Alice, you're not. Definitely talking about separating your wants versus your needs. So be careful with what that has to do with. Okay. That could be a wide range of different things, but be careful, Lindsay, of separating your wants from your needs. Okay. Really, really important. All right. Next up is Barb. Barb, I hope you're here. Are you here, Barb? Barb, let me know if you're here. Barb, are you here, Barb? Is Barb here? All right. Let me skip to Tammy. Tammy's here. Tammy. All right, Tammy, your first stick says, okay, you're going to continue on the path that you're on. It says you're going to continue on this path that you're on. That's pretty accurate. So what it's saying is keep doing what you've been doing. Oh, Barbie, okay, I'll do you second. Keep doing what you've been doing. Okay, Tammy, this is Tammy. Keep doing what you've been doing. Follow the path that you've been on. You're going to continue on that for a while. It also talks about blessings coming to you for doing that. The universe is recognizing your struggle, but they're also recognizing that you're sacrificing something. So that's good. Your second stick is, okay, nothing. It's blank. All right, let me get another one. Hold on, you guys. Let me get it. All right. Your second stick is somebody's still stalking you. Somebody's still wanting to know about you. Somebody's definitely trying to either watch you through someone else, look for you, maybe messages either on social media or whether it's looking for text messages even. This person is definitely like waiting to pounce on you. They're waiting to pounce on you. Like they can't wait till you respond or give them something so they can jump right on you quickly. And that's what it shows. So somebody's waiting to react to you. Somebody is definitely waiting. What that's talking about, Tammy, when it says stalking, it doesn't necessarily mean somebody's hunting you down. No, that's not the message I'm getting for it. I'm getting more about, somebody's waiting on you. Somebody is definitely hoping that you're going to change your mind. They're betting on it that you're going to give up what you're saying and do something else. You're going to go back to old patterns and behaviors. That's what it means. Your last stick talks about trusting your gut, and that's what your last stick says. Trust your gut. So trust your gut when you know is the right time to respond and when you know the right time is not to respond. Don't take anything else kind of like for granted. Don't fall into a trap, so to speak. Don't allow somebody to trip you out, meaning manipulate you or even shadow you, create a shadow, because somebody can be kind of shady. Okay, I think you already know that. All right. And it says, don't any way, shape, or form blame yourself. That's your last stick. Don't any way, shape, or form blame yourself. But results are going to show up if you keep on doing what you're supposed to be doing. If you keep on following on this path that you're on right now. Don't change a thing. Stay on it, and you're going to see results quickly. Faster than if you were to relapse on that. So don't relapse. Stay where you are. Do what you've been doing, and results will come. The results that you're looking for. Okay. That's Tammy. All right. 64, my Barbie. All right, let's see. Okay, first stick is, don't worry about the future. Your path has been created. The opportunities and challenges are going to be put in front of you. However, yes, there's going to be some downspouts. Of course there will. But there are also going to be a lot of going up. So be patient. Know that offers and opportunities are going to be placed in your hands, so to speak. Also, creating your own independence is on the way because it says recovery is on the way, creating your own independence. So creating your own independence, your own space, having your ability to do what you want to do, when you want to do it, being able to pay for a place for you to be just by yourself to have that privacy that you need. Your third stick talks about someone believes that they're going to hear from you again, or somebody believes that you're going to weaken and go backwards. Somebody believes that you're so convinced or you're so warp-minded that you're going to relapse back to this person. Somebody feels that you can't live without them. They got a newsflash they need. They need a newsflash right now. Because this independence that you're creating, you're for yourself. This new work, this full-time position that's coming for you, that is going to bless you, that is going to allow you to have the freedom that you want, is also going to make you see things and people in a different way than you've ever seen them before. All right, Barbie, that's yours. All right, payment, I hope you're here, payment, are you here, payment, are you here? Payment, are you here? Oh, yeah, Barbie, sounds good. Oh, you sent 2, Tammy? Okay, I'll separate yours, and I'll do another set of sticks for you. I'll separate yours. I'll write your name down again. All right, I'm going to separate yours, Tammy. I don't want them too close together. All right, payment. Okay, payment. Let's see. Okay, payment. And it's pay attention to the energy that's around you, payment. Pay attention to the things that grab your attention, things that interest you, things that make you happy, things that make you want to move forward. Pay attention to what makes you happy, not who makes you happy, but what makes you happy. Pay attention to those things and do those things to create better positive energy. Don't be stuck looking at the phone. Don't be stuck in the house staying to yourself. You must circulate. You must circulate. Your next stick says peace with family or about a family member. Peace with family or about a family member, bringing something to terms, accepting something for what it was, knowing your part in a situation, knowing how much of appreciation you were for someone. That's it. Okay. Next stick is, someone's testing you to see if you're going to give in, to see if you're going to keep contacting, to see if you're going to keep trying to like gnaw at the situation, to see if you're going to give them the space or if you're going to overcrowd them. Somebody's waiting to see if you're going to overcrowd them. So do not do that. Allow things to happen the way they go. Your last stick, I have an extra stick for you that talks about letting go of old patterns and behaviors are difficult. It says letting go is difficult, but needed. So it's definitely needed to make sure that when you're responding to somebody, make sure when you're contacting somebody, make sure you're being yourself. Make sure you're not trying to be anybody else but you. Don't try to impress somebody with somebody who you're not, because you'll have to act that way forever. And that's not who you are. Be true to yourself, because everyone around you adores you, appreciates you, and knows how smart you are. It's like they know you can figure things out. Some people are very jealous around you, it says as well. Some people definitely had a hard time being friends with you or being in the same company with you because they felt threatened by you because of who you are, because of your sense of independence, because of your sense of pride, because your self-worth is very strong. Yeah, it's very strong. Let me give you one more stick, payment. Okay, so it says someone's getting married. Someone is getting married. If you felt that you were going to be single for a long time, or you felt that this was never going to happen for you, you couldn't be more wrong. You couldn't be more wrong. She's saying by the year of 2024, this is 21, by the year of 2024, you will in fact be married. You will in fact be in a different residence. Okay, that's what you got. That's what yours is, payment. I love it. Okay. Shelley, and then I'll do Tammy. Shelley, Shelley P. Can a moderator please write down that we're on, which person we're on at each time? Leo or Lindsay, can you please write down who we're on? Shelley P right now. Write down just finished payment, and now we're on Shelley P. That way, if somebody goes back and watches it, they can see that they were all done. So Barb was done. Tammy's number 1 was done, 1 of 2. And then Shelley's getting done right now. Okay, Shelley. Shelley, it's going to take work. Your first stick talks about it's going to take work. This work is going to be not only on the other person, but also on, yeah, I think awesome payment. This work is also going to be meaning on yourself. It's going to take some work to get yourself where you want to be and where you need to be mentally and emotionally. There's something else that you're going to find out very soon is your second stick. There's a message or news coming very soon. It feels like within 4 to 5 days, you're going to know something or know finally the answer to something so that you'll know what direction to head in. It also talks about your last stick saying, avoid any arguments. Avoid any strenuous conversations right now. It's important to keep yourself as calm as possible. Also, keep an eye on your blood pressure. Don't allow yourself to get worked up over something that's not worth you getting sick over, not worth your energy. Okay? That's Shelley. All right. Tammy. Tammy, let's get your next set of sticks, Tammy. All right, Tammy. Ask for help when you need it, because you know this person wants to compare past, present, and future. This person wants to keep comparing. This person is definitely trying to compare an apple to an orange, so to speak. Two different specimens, two different ways of growing, two different ways of existing. This person who you're involved with is doing anything they can to manipulate, to trigger, to push buttons on you. If they can't feel that they're winning in a conversation with you, they'll do what they can to try to knock you down. That way it weakens you, it lessens you so that you'll argue. They want any kind of attention from you that they can get, even if it's negative attention, even if that means arguments, then that's what they want. You're welcome, Shelley. Also, your next stick says, you have already, it says, didn't you already go through this? And it's saying you have already gone through this on multiple levels at multiple times. Each time you've gone through the situation, you've handled it in a different way. Some things that you've done during these different trials have been similar. Those similarities that are in each time this person has relapsed, or if this person has left, or this person has abandoned you, or this person has gotten themselves in this position, and you've having to deal with it. The similarities for each session, look at them, write them down. Realize that they didn't work to move something to the next level. Complimenting, encouraging didn't work to get that person to the next level. It's where they need their mind space to be. It's saying it's not no more about you. It's saying that also, too, because you were enabling at one point in time, they're expecting you to do that again. Do not in any way, shape, or form try to reward their behavior with treats or vacations or time outs or getaways or things of that nature. All you're doing is rewarding a bad, negative behavior. So be careful. Your last stick says, what are you going to do to change it? And it's saying that the angels are trying to guide you and help you to focus just on you. Also, maybe a study, a class, something you may be wanting to take, something you may be wanting to get another title of, having to do with work or degrees. There's also something that you keep putting off for a while, but it's time for you to build up. If you create this diversion by studying and focusing on this particular goal, it is going to get you to a whole nother level. It's also going to get you to see things in a different way. It's also talking about you're trying so hard, but you're fighting yourself as well. You right now are your biggest enemy in this situation, because you want to do one thing one way, but your heart says another, your mind says another. So you're fighting back and forth with yourself. Be careful. All right, Tammy, that's yours. BB. Quick travel comes up for you. Quick travel, going from one location to another, going to see somebody, going to catch up with somebody. Also, not wanting to focus on the past right now, not wanting to deal with somebody is your second stick. It says that, you keep trying, but they don't. They tend to act like an ass really quick. Somebody's definitely giving you the short stick all the time. They're wanting you to put the work in. They're wanting you to do the things. They're wanting you to come to them. They don't seem to want to come to you. They put all the stress on you. I also feel like you need to stop letting others, your last stick says, stop letting others control you and your mind on what you want to do. You are not knocked down from a situation. Understand that there's something that you've been wanting to do, something you're wanting to go back to, something you enjoyed very much. Go back, contact, communicate to those people, and let them know you want to get back involved, whatever that has to do. Okay, that's yours, BB. Jolie. Don't waste your time on small arguments. Don't argue and try to prove something to somebody or get somebody to see it your way. It's not our job to try to manipulate people or try to convince people that your way is the right way. Whatever somebody's struggling with or whatever you're in a conversation about, family members, friend, relationship, whatever it is, let somebody do what it is they got to do. Let them fall and figure it out and get back up. Let them figure it out, Jolie. Let them figure it out. It's not for you to do. You got to step back a little bit, take your hands out of it, whatever it is. Let somebody figure it out themselves. They will feel better about themselves if they do that work. Okay, your next stick, Jolie, talks about overthinking a situation or a problem. There's something that you've been overthinking. It's likely to do with wanting somebody in your life or wanting somebody to change the way their behaviors are, wanting this person, and it feels like a relationship, wanting somebody to come towards you, wanting somebody also to apologize for something in the past. You may have to let the apology part of it go. You may have to just accept them for who they are and realize that they understand about it, because you have the stick here that says past hurts are still affecting you. There's something of a disappointment. Whatever it was, whether it was in your childhood or whether it was in a recent relationship, whatever this disappointment is, understand that it's never too late to change, because that's the next stick. So disappointment in a situation is still affecting you. Past hurt is still hurting you, but it is never too late. Okay, it's never too late. And that's what your stick says. It's never too late. So don't give up on a situation. Something is ready to pass. Something is ready to come towards you. Something is going to open up and bloom. You've had the rain. You've had the storms. Something is getting ready to ignite around you. So be patient. Thank you, Barbara M. Okay, Jolie. Whose name is that? All right, I got Jen. I believe I got Jen. Oh, no. First, I got Virgo, 1981. Virgo, 1981. Okay, Jolie. Virgo, 1981. Okay, Virgo. First of all, get rid of the credit cards or get rid of the debt on the credit card. Start focusing on them, because something's going up and up and up and up. You're going to max out something, or you already did. Be careful of finances and spending. Also, compulsive spending. Second stick, 2 sticks about finances. Be careful of your money, okay? Be careful of your money. Next, somebody's definitely coming past your house or driving past your house, or there's somebody who's familiar with the area or coming past your area. Somebody's just wanting to know what's going on. Somebody's definitely inquisitive about you, your lifestyle, what you're doing. Maybe this is somebody you know, or maybe it's a complete stranger. I'm not sure. I also get that your heart is definitely sensitive to certain situations. I feel like even watching TV shows or whatever, you feel yourself caught up in that moment, feeling as if that's you playing that part in that movie. It shows you being very sensitive to something. It also shows that you're wanting to dream even bigger, but you're afraid to let something go. You got to let something go in order to move forward, is what they're saying. You're going to be asked out, or you're going to be asked to do something, to accompany somebody, to visit somebody, to be kind of courted. That's what's coming up. You're going to know the truth of the situation when you hear about it, talking to one other person. One other person's got a truth of a situation to tell you, and it is the truth, so believe it. That's yours. Different, isn't it? All right. Let's see who's up next. So, Jewel, 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 and then, oh shoot, I gotta log in again. Okay. All right, so that's Barbie, Tammy twice, Payman, Shelley, Virgo, BB, Jolie, and now Jewel. Okay, last one up is Jewel. Jewel, somebody's going to be walking away, or somebody has just walked away. Whatever that situation is about, let them walk right now. Let somebody take their space. It may be somebody just backed up from something, or you haven't heard from somebody. Maybe there's some type of uneasiness between you and somebody else. Whatever that situation is, it may be a little bit uncomfortable. But whatever's going on, Jewel, there's going to be a lesson here to learn, okay? Your next stick talks about moving forward, moving on or moving out. Somebody may be moving on or moving out. Somebody may be moving forward. Somebody be going to have to make some choices about movement. Maybe this is about movement of changing a job or career. This also could be movement in reference to changing your position on something, changing your point of view, your perspective, the way you're seeing something. Because if you look at something over and over again, your perspective will in fact change. Also, there's something about you that you need to change, that you're not. It's like, I know I have to. I know I'm going. I know I will. I will. Whatever you keep putting off health-wise needs to be taken care of. You can't put it off anymore. You can't put it off anymore. The next stick talks about you might be getting manipulated or being manipulated by someone. Somebody may be trying to do something either where money is concerned or where you're personally involved in something. You have a personal stake in something. You have a personal interest in something. This also may be something to do with family members. So be careful. There's also something about you wanting to go somewhere or visit somewhere. Somebody's waiting for an answer or a reply, or they're wondering when you're going to do something. There's also something too about a one-sided situation. Somebody over here is doing all the work, and I think that's you. And somebody over here wants you to do all the work, and they're just going to wait until it's done. So be careful with that. Also, something about losing keys. So be careful of losing any keys. And then there's something about expectations. So be careful of somebody setting some foolish expectations. Like, in other words, well, if you do this and this, then maybe I will. No, there's nothing about that. Nothing about that. All right. Tracy, your sticks are, and then, okay, so Cordelia, no, I'm sorry, Tracy first, Tracy, your sticks talk about your secrets will soon be told. Somebody's going to definitely, and it means by the angels, not by a person. Somebody's going to express something from the angels. They're going to express to the universe what's needed for you. Somebody's going to help to bring down something you've been wanting or needing. More like needing, something that you're due for it. You're owed for it. The karma is coming back to you in blessings. Something you're owed is coming back to you. So be patient for that. Okay? Then I have to look at the clouds yourself. Now, Barb got this one time. Look at the clouds for the message for you. For you. There's a message going to be there. It may be confusing at first. You might see initials. You might see a number, whatever it applies to. If it's a number applied to a birth date or a house number or something of that nature. If it's a letter applied to a person's name, something may be confusing where that situation is concerned, but you're going to figure something out. Answers are going to come to you just like this. Right now, I feel like you can't figure out the answer. Something's going to come like this. Also, I feel like your anxiety is really high right now. There's something being anxious, something that's overwhelming you, something that you're feeling with your inner voice that it's not going to allow something to happen, or something's not going to go the right way. You're so worried about something, but it's going to be okay. That's what I got. It's going to be okay. All right. So that was Tracy. All right. Cordelia. Let's see. And then Alice. Cordelia, and then Alice. And then, let's see, Cordelia, Alice. Okay, Cordelia. Don't give up on something. Listen, it's important to take a deep breath, like in through your nose and out through your mouth. Relax for a second before you make a decision. There's something you're hesitant on. There's something that has been taken over your thoughts. There's something that you can't get off of your mind as well. I also want to tell you that there's a mother figure, maybe a grandmother figure. It could be somebody that's on the other side, but there was somebody here present, a female, that would like maybe give you negative advice or not boost you up like they should, not encourage you. Somebody was a downer around you. I don't know whose energy this is. Somebody's a downer. Somebody makes you feel bad, but there's somebody on the other side who's trying to pull you out of that. It feels more like a grandmother feeling to me. It definitely feels like a grandmother. Could be your guardian angel, but it feels like a grandmother trying to pull you, trying to get you to try something new. Don't let your fears keep you from achieving your goals. Don't allow your fears to keep you set back. Don't be afraid to show somebody what you're really made of. Even where career or work is concerned, put all of your gut in there. Give it 100%. Smile more. Talk more. People wonder sometimes if you're upset or sad about something too. Be careful. Your dreams are going to explain a lot. That's your second stick. Dreams are going to give you answers and messages on what to do next. You're wondering what direction to go or what changes to make. It's coming. Also, there's a situation that says you can't take much more. There's a situation that you're dealing with that it's just enough already. It's like, you know what? You need to just take that situation and hand it up to God or your higher power and just say, you know what? I don't want to deal with it anymore. I can't anymore. So hand it over. And then it won't harm you anymore. It won't hold you down. It won't put weight on your shoulders. There's something that you're going to make a very good decision about. Trust in yourself and believe in yourself. That decision is correct. You got to do what you got to do. You need to take care of you first. You can't help anybody else if you don't. All right. So that's yours, Cordelia. Alice Lawson. Alice. All right, Alice, somebody's waiting and waiting on you. They're waiting on you. Somebody's waiting on you, or you're waiting on somebody. Whatever this waiting is, don't wait. Don't wait. And if they're waiting, tell them don't wait, because you're not ready for them either, because you have another calling right now. You have another degree you're going to do. You got another direction you're going to go in. There's something new coming, something new and exciting, something that's going to pretty much be like, wow, I never knew that was going to happen, or I never thought that would happen. This is something that's coming too. Yeah, right now, Chrissy, yep, one more. I'll take one more. And then I'm done. So this is something that's going to call you. It's going to call to you. It's going to draw you to it. There's something exciting coming that's going to change it all. You got a transformation coming like nobody's business. You're also going to have to start loving yourself more, taking more care of yourself, treating yourself the way you need to. When you're tired, stop pushing, still pushing and pushing. Go rest for a few minutes. Take a 15-minute break. 15-minute break. Just 15 minutes. Rest for a minute. I don't care if you got to sit in the bathroom at work on the toilet. 15 minutes. Take a break. There's somebody who's wanting to take care of you. There's somebody who's just not knowing how to do it the right way. Somebody needs a little bit of adjustment or tweaking. Somebody also needs some more confidence, and they need to let their ego go so that they can come towards you, because somebody's definitely missing you, somebody who walked away. So this says that they needed to walk away at the time, but now somebody's going to return, or something is returning. Thank you, Chrissy. Something's returning that is going to make you happy. And now you're going to be ready to work on this, because before they weren't ready. So you being ready didn't work. You need both of you to be ready for this. Whatever that is, there is two people going to work on something, Alice. Something's going to get better. It's like, you know what? I'm done with the past. I'm done with the bullshit. I got to move forward. There's something coming. Closure is also something that you're going to get about a past situation. Okay. That's Alice. All right. And of course, Lindsay, I have already did you, so you're good. Okay, Amanda. I can't, Amanda, Amanda, are you on here, Amanda? The message that's in here, I'm not in that particular, I'm not in the full app, so I can't open it up. So it said you got a reading, a mini something. What does it say, Amanda? Male, Lindsay. Amanda M, are you on there? You're welcome, Alice. Are you on there, Amanda? Amanda? All right. Please don't send any more payments, you guys. I have an appointment in 4 minutes. All right. So, Amanda, please comment on what your message said. Leo, you're welcome. All right, Chrissy, thank you. All right, Amanda. All right, Amanda. So your STYX, Amanda, are I don't know, Lindsay. I just told to give you the message. Yeah, exactly, Barbie. Thinking you're going to reach out. Thinking you're going to be weak. Bullshit. Mary Lee, unsubscribe and resubscribe and hit the bell. That should work. Yep, payment correct. Yes, and see, you're coming up right after the next person. And see, you're coming up right after the next. Okay, Amanda, so be careful that because you're being used by somebody. There's somebody in your area or around you that is a waste of time. They're not really trying to do anything. They're not making a whole lot of themselves, and they're being kind of lazy. They're also maybe doing some toxic things. So be careful. You're going to have to start weeding. It's going to be really important to start weeding right now, okay? You're welcome, Payment. You're going to have to start weeding, Amanda Martin. You're going to have to start weeding, getting rid of some junk. There's also going to be some good news that's coming into you. You're welcome, Knox NC. One moment, you're next. So there's good news that's coming into you, Amanda Martin. Good news that's coming into you. This news is going to open up something for you. You may decide to relocate coming up soon within the next 6 months. Also, somebody wasn't really showing you love. So stop investing in them. Don't allow that person to be able to... Mary Lee. Not right now. Don't allow them to come into your world if they don't belong there, if they're not earning their way, if they're not doing what they need to do. Okay, be really careful with that. All right, also be careful around children around water. Be careful with children around water. Remember, I said that twice. All right? All right, Amanda Martin. Things are opening up, though. Doors are opening up. You're going to be okay. All right, NC, here we go. NC. You're trying to create something new, or you're trying to start something new, or maybe you're trying to grow something, or maybe you're trying to get more subscribers, or maybe you're trying to get more people or more interest or more energy. Something that you're trying to do. It's like you're going about it the way you believe to go. You're thinking that it's going to be a move that's going to make big changes, but there's something you need to tweak there. There's something that's not being done the way it needs to. You're not hitting that certain crowd that you want to get. Whatever this is about, wanting the attention from a crowd, wanting the... kind of like the notary, or you want somebody to notice you, something that you want somebody to see that you're doing right or doing it very well, or you enjoy doing something. You want somebody to see the benefits that you're wreaking from this. You want somebody to appreciate everything that you're doing for them as well. Somebody is very selfish around you. Somebody's not appreciating everything you do. Your next stick talks about reaching out to a friend, trying to help them out. Your message from the guardian angels today in the spirit guides talks about you helping somebody else. There's somebody else who's talking a funny kind of way, or something's making you notice that something's different about them, whether it's their emotions, whether they're not doing things the right way, whether they're talking negative, maybe they're suicidal. I don't know what's going on, but pay attention to your friends, okay? Pay attention to your friends. Your last stick talks about putting money away. It's important to start putting money away, because the savings that you have living under somebody else's roof is not the way to be, that you're wanting to get out on your own or wanting to do something by yourself. Because something about putting money away to get to where you really want to be, to live, to survive, to live your life every day. You don't want to be underneath of a net of someone or under the hands of somebody who has to always do for you. You want to be able to do for yourself. So that's coming. Big changes are coming, NC. Okay. Last one. And that is Crystal. Crystal is the last one, and then that's all for today. And I will be back later. We will be doing flame readings. Flame readings are $150, I believe. Flame readings. Never seen it on this channel. Be the first to get one. $150 flame reading. Relationships. Put your question in the payment. Check it out. Okay? Last stick. Crystal. Crystal. Maybe a best friend or a good friend. Somebody let you down. Somebody kind of turned around, or they weren't there for you when you needed them. Don't do for that person. You keep doing for somebody, they don't appreciate it. So don't do for that person. Next is to stop and take a minute. Look around you. Seriously, stop. Stand outside, look around and say, is this all I want? Is this okay with me? Is this good enough for me? And just realize that, you know what? It's not. I want better. I want better for my kids. I want better for myself. So whatever that's about, changes are coming. Changes are coming. You may also contact a family member who lives distance away that you may want to go toward or live there or get started something new. And then everything's going to turn around. Things are going to be like you never thought they could. Also, you're around somebody right now who just won't commit, or they're committed to somebody else, and that's the problem. Either they just won't commit, or they're committing to somebody else, and that's the problem. All right, you guys. So I think we're good. I have everybody done. Love seeing all of you guys. Glad you got your sticks. But like I said, I'm just checking to make sure everybody was taken care of. And yes, they were. So I am going to ask you, sign up for the flame reading. If you're in a relationship or you're away from somebody and there's somebody you're missing and you're wanting to know what they're thinking, what they're doing, you want to know some special words, because words will come out. It's a really different kind of reading. One I've never offered on my channel. One you've never had before from anyone else. I guarantee you it is an original. So if you were interested in this, it is $150. Send it with your question to my PayPal. Stay tuned because this afternoon we'll be doing that. Probably around 2, 3 o'clock. Okay? So I will see you all then. 2 or 3. Be ready for the flame reading.